morning. Today I share with you the words of a friend of mine, Suzanne Zabransky, who wrote this meditation on connection. When words are hard to find, God still hears our silent prayers. Connection. What do we all crave? Is it money, love, a good job, family, health, a place to live, food to eat, freedom from fear? The list goes on, and I'm sure that you have your own additions. All of these things I mentioned are important. All of them contribute to our survival. Certainly, our lives would be much different without any of them. Without a doubt, there is one thing that is just as, or perhaps even more important, more necessary than all those named here, or in our hearts. That thing is called connection. Connection. See that co at the start? It means with another. No matter the life we have or desire, we will always be lacking something important if we live without connection. There are three main sources of connection in our lives: with other people, with ourselves, and with God. People, friends and family, those we care about and who care about us. The ones whom we love through good times and bad, the people who fill our hours and our days with idle chatter and deep conversation. They all are essential to our well-being. Ourselves. We can try to hide from the things we see when we look in the mirror. We can try, but we can't run away from what we see there. Just like our shadows, our inner self is always right beside us, following us step for step. Our deeper being can shower light or cast clouds of darkness. Whatever we see, it is who we are in that moment. We need to know it, accept it, and speak with it. God. This is probably the toughest for most of us to understand. How do we gauge our connection with God? Those other things, people and ourselves, provide tangible feedback. Not so with God. And yet, for so many of us, being connected to God is the most important thing. Being able to acknowledge the gifts we have, knowing that we can ask for help, feeling that God knows we are here and can hear us, brings a deep sense of comfort. Still, the questions never end. Does our Creator really answer us? Answer our prayers? Give us what we need and ask for? How do we know for certain? We may not know with 100% certainty, but we do sense it. If we feel connected, we can see the things that God makes possible. We have a feeling in our hearts and our souls, knowing when we are connected and when we are not. You may be wondering, doesn't that co in connection mean that it's a two-way street? Shouldn't God be seeking out me? Shouldn't the Almighty One have things to say to me? That is a legitimate question, one that has an interesting answer. So let me ask, what makes you think that God isn't seeking you out? Abraham Joshua Heschel wrote an entire book, God in Search of Man, exploring the idea that if we are disconnected from God, it is not because God doesn't answer or that God isn't listening. It's that we have forgotten how to hear God. We have forgotten how to listen. At this time of year, it is of vital importance that we check the quality of our connection, our connection. It is imperative that we know whether or not that connection still remains intact in our lives. If it is missing, now is the time to seek it out, find it, reclaim it, and embrace it. If it is weakened, we can begin to strengthen it. And even if it is strong, it can never be strong enough. We can always find ways to have it be firmer and clearer. The connection between God and us came before all others. It was there in the Garden of Eden when it was only Hashem and Adam. It began even before that, when our Creator first imagined that before we could be created, simply put, It is the essential connection in our lives. Written by Suzanne Zabransky.